Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Hello viewers, welcome to the Fast Profits Daily. Myself Brijesh Bhatia. In this video, I'll be discussing about the rupee against the dollar. Rupee has been depreciating right from around 73 and a half levels in 2021 now to the new all-time low of around 17 and against the dollar. Now, if you remember, in March 2021, when rupee was trending around 73 and a half levels, I have indicated that it may hit the highs of around the dollar may hit the highs of around 80 against the rupee. And if you look at the screen over here, this was the video which I have shared on our Equitymaster YouTube channel when it was trending around 73 and a half levels. Now we are approaching the target of around 80. We have already reached the levels of 79. What are the chart indicating now, and what should an importer and exporter should look at the levels in the coming weeks and coming months? Let's look at the first chart over here. This is a weekly chart of USDINR. Now, if you look at the structure, the black lines are where the previous high have been taken out. Which means that if you look at the structure, when the prices hit the new high, it consolidates in the form of a basing structure. Now, if you look at this orange line over here on your screen, these are basically the basing structure which for the years have been developing. Once the price break out hits the new high, it consolidates in the form of the basing structure. Right now, if you look at the extreme right of your chart, we saw the pandemic during the pandemic low. It has hit a low of around 77 and a half, and since then it formed the huge basing structure, hitting the low of somewhere around 73 and a half, or probably slightly below the 73 levels. And now we are breaking out about those resistance level, which was 77 and a half. And look at the basing structure. It took around 2 years, nearly 2 years to form the base. And even if you look at the historical move in the structure, right from the left bottom, if you look at it, took around 3.5, 4 years of basing structure. And when the breakout happened, we saw a rally. Again, a basing structure was there. And I guess this is the sixth time this same structure has been forming onto the dollar rupee chart, which means that rupee could depreciate more. And what are the levels one should look for the recent momentum? But if you look at the broader picture, it seems that rupee is on cards of more depreciation against the dollar, or I would say dollar would strengthen against the rupee, looking at the technical structure. Looking at the daily chart over here, if you look at the daily chart over here, the orange line, which is around 77 and a half levels, it broke out, and we have seen a fast and furious move towards the higher levels. Now, if you look at the black lines over here, basically this is the known as rising wedge structure. Now, basically the rising wedge structure is the bearish structure as per the technical analysis. But if you look at the arrow which has been marked, has the prices have broke out above the structure now, and basically it has failed the bearish wedge or the rising wedge. Generally, when the technical structure fails, it indicates that there could be a short covering rally, or the longs could unwind. In this case, we have seen prices heading higher, so there is a possibility of short covering rally coming very fast and furious, which could take rupee towards 81 and 82 levels against the dollar. So more appreciation can be on cards. Looking at the short term momentum, or looking at the a quarter structure, I believe probably we might see around 81, 82 level, because short covering rally can be on cards. Looking at the derivatives structure as well. So from 3 months to 4 months, one could look at around 81, 82, but I believe we are heading more lower levels into the rupee against the dollar, and I won't be surprised even if by end of 2022 we might see around 83 and a half levels, and probably the next year 2023 we might see around 86, 87 levels onto the dollar INR level structure. Signing off, Brijesh Bhatia.